Hello, hi, Sabrina here, the wellness warrior, up in her tree, coming at you, barefaced, a little bit of color on. It's not about looks though, right? It's not about the way I look or how I feel about it, although a lot of the times it is. We can get caught up on how we look and how we present things, and my hair's just wild, you know? I've been trying to deal with it, trying to figure out what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. This is natural. And I'm aging, so I've got, hair color changes, but who cares? That's part of life, right? I've earned hair color changes, and I have earned the little lines that I have, my expression lines, because I've been very expressive. And I still haven't been able to find proper things for myself that I feel good about putting on my skin, so I'm just leaving it. And I don't want to hide, so what makes us say that we've got to cover it all up anyway to be accepted? Wow, it's really noisy out here. Sorry about that. I wanted to remind you guys, this is not the public service announcement to say, hey, look at me, I'm feeling self-conscious. Who else feels self-conscious? Raise your hand. Drop a yeah in the comments. I can relate. I'm always picking on myself, and I don't want to do that. And I imagine that if I do it, you might have a tendency to do it as well. If that's true, say, yeah, okay, Sabrina, you got me there. That's not what this was about. I wanted to just tell you guys to get outside and get grounded. That's what I'm trying to do, is debunk my funky thinking here, Why should we beat up on ourselves about how we look or how we're presented to the world? Who really gives it? If somebody's judging us over that and not the content of our being, then that's an issue with the judger. So, again, not my point. My point was just to share with you guys that, one way to interrupt yourself in thinking bad, like I was doing, trying to beat myself up, or maybe remind you that I'm thinking of it. Who knows why I spin off topic as I do? It's because, my brain does this still. You know what? I haven't even taken my supplements yet. That's one reason why I'm funky. But I have answers to help this. But, as well as supplementing my body, I've got to do things to break myself out of my cycle. And one of my things that I break myself out of my cycle is I remove myself, I put myself out in nature, and I get grounded. And I think that's what's so important for all of us. Our little self-care tip is to always remember, if we are spinning out of whack in any which way, we find ourselves uncomfortable either with what we're thinking or what we're feeling or what we're doing, we have to stop it. I'm a little distracted. I've got walkers here in my neighborhood. So that's good. They're all out and they're together and they're moving their body, which is so important, because that's what I wanted to encourage you to do is to, get outside, touch some nature, get grounded, move your body, feel the air in your lungs, get some air in your lungs, especially if you're breathing through masks like this. So many people have themselves covered up and, blocking your oxygen. So, I don't want you to be suffocated. I want you to be grounded, and I want you to feel good and whole and good about your decisions, So, get outside and breathe that air in. Even if we do have exhaust, out there, it's still, much better than stagnant air in our home. So get outside, take a walk, move your body, touch a tree. Thanks for joining me, guys. Just get outside. Breathe it in, open up your crown chakra and get the light through there, through all the clouds. I haven't seen sunshine yet today. Hopefully it comes. It's on the forecast. It's the thing about the sun missing and seasonal depressive or oppressive disorder or whatever it is, sad, seasonal affective disorder, that's what it is. We can get down by the weather, so therefore we have to make deliberate choices to get outside. What is it that we're going to do that's really going to light us up? For me, I like to be out in nature working. Right now it's cold though, and the sun's not here, and I miss having that sunshine on my body warming me up. I feel like I have a friend that told me I'm solar powered, and I believe that, I probably really am solar powered because it warms me. And I've noticed that, not all my autoimmune issues are cleared up. I still am having issues with the Raynaud's, so I get cold more easily. You know, so that's something I'm still having to deal with. So I've got gloves in my pocket, and I've got the little hand warmers and things like that. So I'm taking preventative means, you know, so I can still be outside and enjoy it, because it's so essential that we do get grounded, to block the thinking. If we've got the stinking thinking in, you know, that monkey brain that always tries to take over and say, hey, guess what? Let me see if I can throw you off track. Let me see if I can trip you up. Because I think we always will be. You know, we're always going to have to face that. You know, we're always a work in progress. Nothing happens immediately. But, you know, the quicker we can get to catching ourselves in our errors, you know, like the thinking, of the stinking thinking, you know, they call it the monkey brain, because the monkey brain's programmed to, ooh, da, 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 da. You know, what is it? What's it got me here going? So I just want to encourage you to break some cycles, you know, jump off that old train of the regular thoughts that go through your head. If your brain might want to, you know, give you some stinking thinking too, and say, I can't do this, life's too hard, I'm not going to take care of myself, and I'm not doing a good job taking care of anybody else. That's not true. You know, we are all fighting right now. We are all going through some serious shit. And we're being bombarded from everywhere and polluted, you know, so it is overwhelming. It is crazy. And I am having cycles like anybody else of the up and down and love, and then you know, and then, oh, this is too much, and it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. So especially now in these times, we really have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. And that is breathing. That is getting outside, that is moving our body, that is drinking lots of water. Heat it up too, ladies. Heat it up, guys. It's so much better hot. Get used to it. You don't really need that coffee. I was a coffee addict. If I could have got it intravenously, it could have hooked me up through eye drops, whatever it was. I needed that caffeine because my body was so starved for it. I didn't have any natural energy. And now I've got energy. I'm just cold. So we bundle up. And like I said, we buy more hot hands, I guess. That's what these are made for, right? These are fabulous. You can stick them anywhere. On your body, in your shoes, in your gloves. No excuses. Get outside. Take care of yourself. Breathe. Exercise. Stretch your body. Do what you need to do, baby. Get your supplements. Talk to that friend. Reach out to that friend, you know that loves you. Reach out to me. I'll give you some love. I'll let you know that you're valued. We all are doing our very best. And not everybody is, you know, you might look at somebody and say, wow, they've really got all their stuff together. And it might look like that, but I can guarantee you that no matter who that is, somebody else is being challenged at another level. Every level you get to, you're still going to be challenged. So I'm always challenged, you're challenged, but with each challenge we get to learn something new on the other side of that. There's always a gift, you know, like facing that fear. And just, you know, you just got to get up, you know, when you get bucked off the horse, right? You get up, you go again, and eventually you get your lesson. Eventually you get your goal. Eventually you hit your mark. And then you have a new mark. So it's part of the master plan, and part of our goals is it's built in layers. And thank goodness we can do it layer at a time, because if we had to do it one chunk or get there immediately, wow, right? It's impossible. But what makes it possible is the deliberate steps. Each effort. So with failure, we try again. It wasn't a failure, it was one way that didn't work, right? So we check it off our list and we try again. Anyways, my hands are cold. I'm going to go in and get something to drink, and I'm sure my kid is ready for the next lesson. I was taking lessons, wobbly here. Taking breaks in between lessons, and I just wanted to encourage you to do the same thing. Take care of yourself. I love you. You are so valuable, and you're doing an awesome job. You're doing the best you can. You're doing it. We're all getting through this. You know, the year's almost through. It's exciting. We've got another year ahead of us, right? So let's finish this off awesomely, right? Send it off with a bang. Let it not be a race. Let's get a lot of value out of it. Let's grow ourselves. Let's move to the next level. And accept the things that scare us, those challenges, those little things that want to block us and say, you can't do this. I want you to say, oh, yes, I can. And let's just sing it. We can, baby, we can. We can, one step at a time, right? Each lesson, each challenge, each fear, we'll get there. Wow, it's cold, and I'm sitting on a root. Oh, there's my birds. outside, or even if it's just, walking out to your mailbox or whatever it is, get outside and enjoy it. Stretch your body a little while you're out there. And we're meant to move. We have to move, So even if it's something little, even if it's just bending down in the chair that you're right now and touching your toes, or bringing your toes up to wherever, just do it. Just move, stretch. You'll feel better for it. We're made to move. We've got to circulate all that energy anyway. So do that. Move, get outside, breathe, drink water. Love yourself. You're worth it. And I love you. We can do this. We're not alone. We're in this together, and we're doing awesome. So one step at a time. Get outside. Okay. I love you. Send me a picture of you outside, okay? All right. Toodles. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Make really good decisions, okay? Because all of our decisions add up. Right? It all makes a difference. And even if we make mistakes, so what? It's a good thing. It's better than not trying at all. And then just having regrets. No regrets, right? All right. No regrets. Love, love. Thanks for watching.